welcome back to vlog 5 of the Cypher Network for the friendship vlogs. Today is January 27th, Friday. I just got home from school today and I started my spring semester Wednesday, 25th, and so far it's been alright. Let's see. I have 2 online classes. One of them is about film, and then the other one is about fantasy and like science fiction. And I chose those 2 because I have to complete a GE requirement, and those 2 would fulfill a few of them. Okay, and my science and fantasy course, it took a while to get the canvas up. We started on Wednesday, and then our professor said, oh, it's gonna be up later tonight on Wednesday. And then once Wednesday passed, and then I barely got an email about today, on Friday, that the course was finally gonna be online. But both of those 2 courses that I chose are a bit like reading intensive, so I do have to read a lot and I have to buy a bunch of books. Hopefully I can find a few sites where they don't cost as much, because I don't want to pay too much for a book I'm only going to use like I think 5 months or 4 months left of school. It doesn't make sense to buy it. But I did see that one of the books I am required to get is Wizard of Oz. So I've never actually read the book, but I've seen the movies and I've seen like video documentaries on YouTube about how the movie was filmed and what like the secret things inside. Not secret, but what happened to the actors when they filmed that movie. And then I only have 2 in-person classes. That is public speaking and then pre-cal, because I have to take calculus. They told me either fall, this upcoming fall, or summer. So hopefully I do good on this one, because I really need the credits, since I didn't do good in stats. Public speaking, I only had 1 class this week for public speaking because we started in the middle of the week, and my public speaking is Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we did, the icebreakers, getting to know everybody, and we did this thing called speed dating, where we both lined up in files, and then one file would move like every 3 or 4 minutes. We would just we had a prompts on the screen, and we would just talk to each other. And I did talk to a few people at the end of the class. My throat was hurting because I rarely talk a lot. These vlogs are usually the only times I do talk a bunch, so sometimes there'll be weird cuts because I'm taking breaks between each one. And then pre-cal. Oh, in pre-cal we found, me and my group, because we were at the back, it was a lab, but it's actually just a workshop. So if we have questions about lecture, we can go to our workshops and then they'll help us, solve the problems. If we have questions about quizzes or problems on the homework, we can go there and get some help. But all we did was we did icebreakers too, but we also kind of did basic review of algebra. And then at the end of the class, one of the people I was sitting next to, they lifted up their bag, and there was a huge roach at the near the corner of the room, and it was it looked big, but it was dead because it was kind of on its back with its legs like up high. So that was disgusting to look at on the first day of school. It kind of felt like an omen. I don't know. And then let's see what else. So yeah, those are my 2 in-person classes. I decided to take out social dance, even though I had said I was really excited about it. But it would require me to go in like pretty early in the day, and it was social dance, and then there was like 5 minutes, and then it was the start of my next class, which was pre-cal. And I don't know, I didn't trust myself to make it to class in those 5 minutes, especially if I was like exhausted. So I decided to take it out, also because I'm on academic probation, because I didn't do good in stats, and I didn't do good in chemistry. And chemistry was a big hit because it was 5 units, and 5 units cost a lot on your GPA, especially if you're a freshman like me. You don't have the other grades of other semesters to like back you up. So once I did bad on those 2 classes, I was like done with. Like my GPA had taken up a hit, and that's what my lab professor had told us in the beginning of the semester of fall, that if we don't pass, then it's going to take a huge hit on our GPA. But that people who take chemistry again in the spring, if they took it in the fall, is that they most likely do pass. But I don't need chemistry anymore, so I'm not even going to try that anymore. But I do have to take biology at some point, and I am planning on taking a few classes in the summer. And I've met a few people in my classes. It's like a few people like I have to like talk with when we do group work. I like public speaking right now, but I don't really like talking to a bunch of people. Like, I prefer to stay quiet and only talk when like I really want to talk. So like making speeches about certain things. I know one of our speeches is on the values of ourselves, so I wonder how I'm gonna do that. I don't know, but I do have to write like an outline and then present in front of the class in front of people I don't know, because this is different. I feel like I'm just like doing a small journal to myself, even though this is posted on YouTube. There wasn't really much. I was just like chilling Monday and Tuesday because they were my last 2 days. My last 2 days of my winter break. I was enjoying them before the floodgates open when I have to take exams and quizzes again. And oh yeah, I didn't do a weekly recap for last week because last week I went to mini golf with Jeremy Hennessy and a few Jeremy friends, and we were doing mini golf before Jeremy had to go back to Sacramento. I don't know when he's gonna upload his vlog of the mall, but instead of doing the weekly recap, I posted the mall one. But basically, I was gonna do a review on both Avatar and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but I don't really have a lot to say about Avatar. I would have preferred the movie to be a little bit shorter for sure, because it is really pretty to look at. Like, don't get me wrong, it is really pretty, but it did feel like there wasn't much storyline, and it felt like the storyline was getting stretched. You know, it felt like it was more visual. Like, it was like, oh my god, look at these pretty colors and look at the ocean and all that. And it was really pretty. But we had to watch it in 3D, and I don't know if you noticed, but I got glasses. So I had to put my glasses, and then I had to put the 3D glasses on top of it, and it's just really uncomfortable. Because sometimes like they'll fall and then I'll get a glimpse of what the screen really looks like. And also, I was also stressing out like in the last 2 hours of the movie because I had told my parents I was going to be back at a certain time, but because of the movie and because of the movie theater at Icon wasn't open when we went up there, and only opened as we were leaving. I had to like extend my time, so by the time I came home it was really late, and then my parents were really like annoyed. So I was stressing. I had to keep checking my phone to see if my parents were calling me. But because of the movie theater we went to, there's no signal. I don't know if this happens to like anybody else, but my phone loses signal in the movie theaters. So I can only do emergency calls, so like I had to like frequently try to like text or get a phone call and say like, hey, I'm alive, I'm just still at the movie theaters, I'll call you when I get out. But yeah, we went, Puss in Boots. It was really pretty. I hope more people watch it. I watched it because my brother rented it because he wanted to watch it, and I wanted to watch it also. But oh my god, the movie looks so beautiful, and then the wolf, the way he whistles gave me the creeps. Cause like I was watching, I was like laying down like on my side, and I it sounded like so, I don't know, clean. I don't know. It sounded so nice. And then the story of like what Puss in Boots has to go through, like about mortality and all that, and about death. Like he was the coolest character, and I really liked how they did a sneak peek to another movie, but I won't spoil it too much because I really hope everybody gets to watch it. But it was just so beautiful. I watched it like I think 2 times, and it was, oh my god, I really liked the movie. Because I really liked Puss in Boots, the first one. I liked how he looked as a little kitty, like a little baby. I just really like animals. I want to do another, it's not a friendship vlog, but it's more like me gaming. Because I do have a PC where I play games. And I was talking about it with another friend that maybe I could record just like small videos of maybe me just like talking about my day, talking about my week, like through the video game, so you just don't have to keep staring at my face, because I have to keep staring at my face right now. And plus there's like not much like going on in the background, just my closet and then the white wall. So then it would give you something else to look at. I'm planning on recording the Cursed Trio Minecraft world, which is the Minecraft realm that my friend purchased and that we have been playing on, where we made the territories, and then I talked about Mr. Biggie Beans in I think the first vlog that I uploaded to here. And I want to give you like a little showing of what I have done so far. I haven't gone on in a while actually, because I've been at the XP farm that I built because I need levels to keep upgrading my armor. I am missing a few, and it's like irking me that I don't have it all. But yeah, hopefully I get to film that today so that these two are together. Or if it is a little bit longer, then I'll put it in another video. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I haven't gotten my friend Jeremy's YouTube channel or Hennessy's, but I know they did record a little bit. I don't know when they're gonna upload, because Jeremy does have a mall vlog, but he just hasn't finished editing it. And Hennessy brought a idea to all of us that maybe we should do, it's crooked, that maybe we should all do together, me and Jeremy and Hennessy, to do a podcast about mental health awareness and just like what it is to be in college right now. So, because we usually like talk about that when we're together, but we usually don't record it. But that's what Hennessy wants to do. I will look for resources to see how we can get it started and how she might upload that to her channel. So when she does, or I get the word that I can like share it with you guys, I'll post it like in the community tab, or I'll post it in a video. But yeah, there's not really much this week. It's just syllabus week right now. Hopefully things get a little bit more exciting, but not too exciting, because I also would like to chill. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next I'll see you guys in the next vlog next week. Bye!